Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Imperator Rome. Welcome back for episode 11 of our Verenia to Germania Magna Let's Play. Unfortunately, this might end up being the last episode we actually have to do for this Let's Play, because, well, as when this is actually going to be, released, it will have been the grand day, the grand, opening of the Livy update, actually. Which means, unfortunately, while you're watching this, I'm already probably working on the next Let's Play, which will be someone. I'm not going to give it away yet, but anyways, it'll be someone who has a couple changes coming to them, which will be pretty nice. Anyways, this will be the last episode for this achievement. However unfortunate that is, it means we'll have some new stuff to look forward to, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll finish this achievement on my own either. We had a lot of fun. We learned a lot of new things here today, including an extra one I'm gonna, show you guys, which pretty much means you're apparently able to, use any of your pops to colonize as long as what you're rooting up is 50% of your culture, which means technically you could just convert, I think it's 10 or I think it's 9 or 10 pops instantly into your religion and culture. Just by, just by moving them, which is a little bit broken, in my opinion. It's a little bit powerful. But, yeah, apparently that's something you can do. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use it to any great extent. The Let's Play sort of ends here. But we might as well go out with a bang and see where we get today. We might as well. So, however unfortunate it's going to be to see this Let's Play go, it's just really bad timing. Paradox decided we're going to announce the game's update release a week before it happens, so I guess that's just how that is. That's just how it's going to be. Well, hopefully you guys stick around for the next one. It's going to be it's going to be pretty exciting, I hope. I hope it's going to be pretty exciting. And I hope you guys are excited for it, at least, because this has been fun. But it's time for us to move on to the next one. Anyways, let's talk more about the game that we're currently having right now, because although it might not be continuing, we can still talk about the things we would have planned to do if we had continued. Of course, other than winning all of these battles and taking a bunch of land, we would have had a few other things to manage. Oh, they also don't have very many men left, which is very nice. We have to go down here because we've captured not all the capitals, 2 of the capitals. You know what? Is it really just this one? No, okay, those 2 are over here. And they're gonna go over here and clean up these areas. Unbesiege, I don't know, besiege? Unsiege? Something like that. Make those our own ones again, and yeah, I mean, I guess if we were to have continued this, of course we would have gone over here, changed this. I don't know if we would have done the surplus or the tribesman output, probably tribesman output. Sure, do that, basically. We would have continued to expand in multiple directions. Clearly we would have been able to finish this one pretty quickly. I think Germania also would have been done pretty quickly. Germania superior. It's just like we're pretty much done colonizing all of that area that can be colonized, then the rest of it we'd have to conquest. I don't think that would be too difficult, considering the number of men we have at our disposal to invade with, and the even more that we'd end up having. Other than that, of course, we need one war over here, just to clean up these areas. Maybe today we can form Suebia. I think we'll form Suebia today, and then we'll be pretty much done with this Let's Play. However depressing it is. However saddening it may be. All Let's Plays must one day come to an end. This was a little bit premature, but yeah, whatever. Keep this guy here. You're going to start that siege. Quick battle on there. You guys will not move there, apparently. Never mind. Quick battle here. You'll unbesiege this, or unsiege. There we go. Enemy captured. Lots of battles. Lots of good things going on here. And then just waiting, pretty much. You can wait. That's a lot of attrition. There aren't many places you can go, because it is, well, it's actually not even winter, and you guys can hardly even stand anywhere. For freedom, or how would our governor manage without slaves? Just go for freedom, why not? A little bit more manpower. I think that's what freemen contribute. Local manpower. Tribesmen are just better than freemen. Interestingly enough, I think. Freemen produce only manpower. Of course, tribesmen produce manpower and taxation. If I'm reading that right. Yeah. Base tax and local manpower. Tribesmen are just superior, apparently, to freemen. Interesting. I wonder why that is. But I'm not going to get too deep into it. Hopefully these guys don't realize just how... What are you doing? No, get back here. You're not allowed to leave. You think you could just leave? We lost someone. I don't know who that is. Our General of the 7th War Host. Oh, that's this guy. Let's grab a new one. There you go. It's kind of old. Hopefully he does his job pretty well. You know, just standing there. Pretty important stuff. I think that's the last of the any army we have to fight. Well, not really. Oh, the other one's over here, apparently. We're going to Alaria. Well, let's move one troop, I guess, to intercept. Looks like these guys have it under control, though. They have higher, like, ability to fight, but it should still be a pretty quick win. Please? Maybe? There you go. They're going into here. No idea where they... Oh, what? Going into where? Alaria again. Alright. Interesting. Where are you going after that? Here? Oh, there we go. The siege is won anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think there's any benefit to separate piecing in this game, as there would be in, say, EU4, so you can just take it all at once and no one cares. Apparently. I feel like I should separate piece anyway. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Apparently these are all separate places too. Look at that. There's just so many. So many capitals, capital, 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 all over the place. I think that's everything we could possibly take, though. Those are all the territories they have. So there it is. There we go. Lots of elites to deal with. Let's go and, I guess, just aggressive expansion, all of these. Alright, alrighty then. We should have maybe a new decision. Yes, unite Suebia. Oh, very nice. Let's see what happens here. So basically, Brunitium, I believe, is my capital, which is great. It becomes a emergent center of civilization until the end of the game for local fort defense, civilization value, or level, sorry, and local population growth. We also get United Suebia for a total of 20 years, manpower recovery speed, migration cost decrease, which would be very, very nice, and national population growth, which is fantastic. There we go. We are now known as Suebia. Apparently our flag doesn't change, which is unsettling to say the least. I thought it would, and I'm a little upset that it isn't, but our color did change to something a little more noticeable on the map at least, so that's good. And now we have another majority Suebian population we can look at. We can see, where is that? Well, here's the culture. We just need to zoom out. There you go. Suebian does exist in these areas as the majority, meaning we would also be able to, you know, very easily just annex and spread out from there. No, not annex, of course. I don't know what I'm even talking about at this point. We'd be able to colonize a little bit easier, because now our population is very much a majority of our culture. At least I think so. Yeah, a lot of tuistic Suebians. 423. Well, that's what happens when you're easy to convert things. So there you go. Alrighty then, the next thing we would end up doing is, of course, doing a little bit more colonizing. Just a little bit more. So we end up with this 6 out of 11 here, with a border of 4 different other places. 6 out of 11. When normally it would cost us 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus that is 18. Okay, so while it would normally cost us 18, instead it can cost us a total of 6 plus 4 more, so 10. Instead of 18, it would cost us 10. Okay, there you go. That makes a little bit more sense. Makes life a little bit easier for us all. Oh, I can colonize here, apparently. I didn't even realize. There we go. Anywhere else I was missing for some reason? No, I wouldn't think so. No, not really. Okay, that's good. So basically, if I worked really, really fast, maybe I could get this achievement done in like 1 episode. I don't think it's really possible to do in 1 episode, but hey, we can dream. Alrighty, more things to sell. Not bad. Let's uproot a couple of pops. In fact, moving them towards a different culture. And if we have 11, I believe, Suebians, and if we have 10 of anything else, we just... I thought they kept their, you know, culture, whatever. Apparently they don't, as I have been informed for some reason. But okay. It's a little bit interesting. Let's view the pops. We can move a couple over to here. Well, you know, preferably we check which one has the best population to start with. 8? Oh, 8's looking promising. Okay. So 8's, they're all Suebians. So anything that's not Suebian, actually, like everything here is Suebian. Not really. Actually, some of it is. So let's just give it a quick look here. So now we have 61% Suebian with 13. Okay. Let's move a couple of non-Suebians over. Did I miss one? No, I think that's actually all of the ones that are not Suebian. Okay, that's fine. Let's just move a couple more over. What do we have here? 24 of 9. I went a little bit over, but now we can hit this button. Of course, we're kind of really bad at having good stabs, so we'll sacrifice ones. And we'll give him a commander. Not very good commander, but a commander nonetheless. And over here, we're going to colonize this area right there. Of course, within the confines of Germania over here. Which we do own a very large majority of, which is nice. So if we just did like really rapid colonization, in theory we could get this done really, really quick. Yeah, because it's mostly just colonization we have to deal with. Other than that, we can just conquer a few nations and we'd be done. Fortunately, not really within the time spans that we have here. Kind of sucks, a little bit unfortunate. But it kind of is what it is. These guys on their way. Anywhere we can't get attrition? No, not really. You'll just have to sit there. So how many did I say that we needed here? I think it was 10. Yes, I think so. Yeah, so the 6 is going to bring it up to 50%. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And if we need an extra, then, well, we'll slap down an extra. Alrighty then. We have our stability going up by, that's aggressive expansion, stability, going up by 0.57 a month. Not bad. We'll get back and easy to colonize again in no time. Alright then, let's split these guys in half. Settle them down. We should be able to, well, let's say instantly colonize, but not quite, apparently. Who else do we need to settle real quick? It would be... Hmm. 5 is the best number we can get. 4 is a close second. Oh, there we go. We have 5 here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 more connections, except there's one over here too. I don't know about that one, Chief. It should very much be Suebian. Yes. There you go. That was weird. Alrighty then. Alright, what's left? These areas over here. This one I mentioned, but we already have a colony over here, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. That's not really worth. With this 4 here, we need 6 to bring it up to half, and then with 6 we'd have 4 more places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. We could move one extra over and it'll work just fine, probably. Yeah, probably. Move those guys out and about. Alrighty, head over there real quick, please. Speed 5. I don't know why I'm not on speed 5. That's where most of the action takes place. Alright, give me that settlement. Thank you very much. We're going to start off by... Whoa, okay. Excellent land management. Interesting. So the province of Bructeria can get local monthly mood modifier till the end of the game. Not bad. Or the whole country gets a global monthly food modifier. Not bad. For how long? About 5 years. Okay, or we can get... Send scribes to record new standard practices. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so basically our whole country can get a little bit better as well. For spending a bit of money. That sounds better to me even, so... Another colony over there. We can slap down another colony even. After colonization really doesn't cost that much. So 5 out of 8 here. We need the extra 5 to make it half. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want 16. I think. I believe 16 would do well. Just over here. Is that really what we need? No. Now we need 16 in total. Subtract 5 from that, we need 11. Okay, that makes much more sense. Need 11, huh? Okay. Let's go look around again. Yeah, let's go look in here, in our capital province here, because look at this, we just have so many pops here. I know a lot of them aren't even Suebian. We do have 26, not in here though. Wait, what, is it in here? It is, okay, 26 Suebians, never mind. I don't want to move any of these citizens though. So let's start it with something else. Let's move them over to here. Oh boy, let's get some... Are you all Suebian? 1 Astian. Okay, we'll figure it out as we go. Because we want to start by getting like half of them not Suebian. So we want a total of 10 non-Suebians and like 11 Suebians, right? So let's bump it up to 11 Suebians to start off with. Right, that's 11? Yes sir it is. No it is not. That's not even slightly close. 4 more Suebians. Right? Not losing my mind? Am I looking at this wrong? I am looking at this wrong. Oh, it just didn't show it. Oh, I didn't show it the first time. I'm a little bit sad. Okay. So 21 out of something. That means we can beef him up again. Give him a leader. That leader's going to head out down to, not there, pretty much down here I think it was. Yeah, okay. There we go. More rapid colonization. Lots of fun. Gotta keep an eye on these guys. They can start colonizing again soon. Alrighty, so far, not so bad. I feel like we could have done a lot with this Let's Play. It's only 15-15. I think the year goes for another... I think the game goes for another 200 years or something. So we really could have done a lot with this if we had the opportunity. Unfortunately, that's just not how the world works. I guess. Oh boy, cohort recruit speed, not so good. Let's go with this. Local tax sounds good. Also at 20 minutes, which is not so bad. Alrighty, let's move these guys down to Narisia. Now, just in case we would have given you skirmishing, but doesn't matter too much. Alright, Narisia. Ooh, a little bit of prestige loss, not a problem. And we said that we wanted, on top of a new general, we wanted to have 5 plus 5 to make it 10, plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. So we want 5 plus 6, 11 here, split in half, drop down, and then we create a new unit of 1 extra, drop them down. And we can start by colonizing. Yeah, I was just making sure it actually was, because it was like doing something weird with my mind, I don't know. Alright, anything else that looks roughly like a 5 out of something? Oh, yeah, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 extras. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's exactly what we need. 5 plus 4 extras is absolutely perfect. Ooh. Ah, we're too disorganized. Our stability isn't quite high enough. Fortunately, we do have this little thing called sacrifice times 2. We can also make our capital pretty well developed as well, to make it a little bit better. We also have a lot of money, which we'll want to turn into a library. 2 libraries, academy. Let's go with that. Yeah, so once we're, you know, stable enough, organized enough, I didn't think stability did anything too bad for early game. It doesn't really, but, you know, just in case, apparently. That is something that goes on. There we go, we're gaining 0.74 a month. Making this not so bad at all. Yeah, apparently all of these tribesmen are going to be touristic Suebians regardless of apparently who they came from. I find that a little bit funny, a little bit odd. Let's colonize over here too. Imagine we can colonize here as well. There you go. Alrighty then, perfect. Ooh, a rebel army, a slave, but is a single one? Is that right? Am I seeing that correctly? Yeah, it's a single one. Huh. Well, I mean, we did just raise those cohorts there. I imagine they'd be able to, yeah, defeat them easily. Okay. Let's make the slaves a little bit happier. They give us more money. Yeah, that's quite a bit more money, actually. Alright then, not bad. Not bad at all. So unfortunately, we can't really upheave any more pops and move them around. But you can easily see how this could be done in a long-term situation, right? How easily we could have done this if we were given the correct amount of time by the Paradox Gods themselves. Unfortunately, they were too benevolent and they gave us a whole new update instead. So, yeah, I guess that's just how it's gonna be. I think we're more or less out of time. Maybe I'll finish this on my own time, maybe, if there's like a day where I have that kind of time before the new update, who knows. Anyways, this is Quarbit signing off. Hoping you had a fun time for this series, you know, as it lasted, for what it was. And I hope you stick around for the next Let's Play of Imperator Rome that will be coming up pretty soon. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day.